Welcome back, Hoax Factor fans. It's Kerry, and apparently our current sitting president issued an executive order lifting a moratorium on funding human-animal experiments. Thanks, Obama. So how's this shit gonna go down? Well, scientists plan on mixing together animal embryos and human stem cells to create chimeras. Now that's a lot of sciencey type stuff, stem cells and chimeras. To get a really simplified understanding of stem cells, I researched Reddit to explain it like I'm 5 forum, and a user described it this way. In a growing baby/fetus, stem cells are cells that don't have a job yet. In your body, most cells have a specific job, like being a neuron, brain and nerves, muscle fiber, skin cell, blood cell, and so on. Stem cells can be changed into other cells to heal damage or replace faulty tissue. Scientists hope that we can use this to regenerate things like broken nerves, curing paralysis, burned skin, scar tissue, or even blindness. They are also working on using stem cells to grow complete organs out of the body. A chimera in Greek mythology was a fire-breathing hybrid monster whose body was made up of different animals. It resembled a lion with a goat's head and a tail with a snake's head at the end. And in genetics, a chimera is a single organism composed of cells from different zygotes. And in human-animal hybrid experiments, the purpose would be to create, according to the article, animal models with human tissues or organs for studying human development, disease pathology, and eventually organ transplantation. According to the article, one U.S. biotech company recruited 20 brain-dead patients to see if they could regenerate parts of their central nervous system. But apparently it was election day and they were unable to find 20 brain-dead patients as they were all out voting for Trump. The end game is to create transhumans that could transcend what we see as normal life by giving us something like a restart button on our bodies and allow us to live forever. This could be cool, but that does make you start to rethink that whole till death do us part of a marriage ceremony. Could you imagine being stuck with the same chick for life if life meant eternity? But there are some possible ethical concerns in doing all this. Like, what would happen if in the process of creating these transhumans, you could end up with an animal having some kind of human consciousness or human thinking abilities? You know, maybe like a cat with a human-like brain. Do we give it rights? Can it now vote? Will it end up being your douchey night shift manager at the local Taco Bell? Not yet. So is this image and news story a hoax or not? While the story and image are a hoax, there is a bit of truth to the story. In January of 2018, the Supreme Court voted to continue to allow stem cell research. It is also true that the National Institutes of Health is considering funding research into chimeras, but not to create some kind of transhuman narcissistic asshole cat boss to crossbreeding humans and animals together. The hope with this kind of research would be to create chimeras so that scientists could study disease and ultimately generate human organs. And what about that image? This is an image from the movie Splice. It's a fun, frolic-filled romp about 2 scientists who create hybrid species and, going against their company's wishes, decide to do so using human DNA. And the resulting chimera in the film Dread goes on a hilariously bloody rampage, killing off scientist after scientist. Laughs abound in the